Hey YouTube tribe, happy New Year's Eve. Libra Finesse here, welcoming all my returning listeners, all my new listeners. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you for taking time out to receive these messages with me. For my new viewers, I am using the Law of Attraction, the Money and Law of Attraction cards from Esther and Jerry Hicks, Teachings of Abraham, and I'm using these to bring you all money messages. We are at the end of this deck, and I truly want to thank everybody. These messages are timeless, but I want to thank everybody for being on this journey with me. I started recording these money messages in November of this year, and however many, this is a 60 card deck, but I wasn't doing one card a day. Some days I'll do 2 cards. Some days I'll do 3 cards. Some days I'll do 4 cards. This is the introduction, if you guys can see that. Oops, just slid right on off of there. So I really want to thank everybody for being here, receiving these messages with me, because I'm watching the numbers, the views of the recordings go up. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. And these messages are not edited. Once I record it, I post it. Unless like the sound goes out. I've had that happen once before where the sound went out on one of them, and I still posted it because it didn't go out until like the 17-minute mark or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. And as I talked about before, beginning the new year, I am going to start reading these cards because love is money, money is love. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brian Scott. He has a great video about money is love, and I believe it's an activation of some sort. But I will start using these cards come the beginning of the new year. I did not post yesterday because let me tell you, and life, life has been lifing, but I pat myself on the back and I'm so proud of myself because I still show up for myself. And me showing up for myself is showing up for others in my daily walk. Yesterday I didn't record because I really didn't have the time to, but I knew today I needed to. Would it be in the last day of the year? I just wanted to get on here and, especially just give a shout out to everyone who's commenting on my videos, everyone who's watching my videos. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'm sure you guys enjoy the videos because I enjoy them. I go back and listen to them. So I really appreciate everybody being here, and I just want to send blessings and love to everybody. Everybody who's listening, no matter what time you're listening, what day you're listening. These messages are timeless, but I want to send blessings and love to you all because we're all on a journey of life. And my intention is to make this journey easier for us. No, it's just not going to be a walk in the park, because you have to get to a level of, okay, I understand things that are going on in my life. I understand why they're going on, but I'm not allowing it to move me. I'm unbothered by the things. And I feel like once we get to that level of understanding, that's when we're blessed with so much. But a lot of us keep reacting to what's happening in the 3D or what's showing up that's not quite what we're asking for, or what it is that we desire, or what we envision for ourselves. And I just want to send love and blessings to you guys, and just encourage everyone to continue on this journey. Never give up. Never give up. No matter what it looks like, never give up, because the journey is endless and the destinations are inevitable. You're going to reach your destinations. Like I said before, we're all running the same race. We're having different perspectives of it, but it's the race of life. It's the journey of life. We're all running that race. We're not going to all finish at the same time. Some people are in 30th place. Some people are in 10th place. Some people are in first place. And the people in first place on this race may be in 3rd place or 12th place the next race. It's a continual race, you guys. Don't ever give up on yourself. I love you all. I appreciate you all being here. Let's get to these money messages. Life has been lifing. Let me tell you, we have 2 cards left. And yeah, I'm shuffling 2 cards. Yeah, we're doing that. I thought I had 3 left, but I did. I don't have the 2 left. So we're shuffling 2 cards. This is the end of the year message, and I'm going to go ahead and read the introduction card for my new viewers. Everyone who is new to this channel, I appreciate you being here. I know that you will return for more money messages. And also, I encourage you to go and check out my previous videos that have been uploaded. Those are dope as well. I know that everyone is setting, well, not everyone, but most people set, New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals. And my advice to everybody is be easy on yourself. It don't have to be a new year for it to be a new you. Identify with what it is that you truly desire and just start thinking, speaking, and moving as that entity, as that being. If you desire wealth, let wealth be your normal state of being, no matter what's going on. It don't take a new year to identify with a new set of desires. It don't take a new year to make a new you. You can be new at any time because you write the story. And I have rewritten my story so many times. It's okay. If it's written in pen, tear the page out the book and start over again. It's okay. My message is to be easy with yourself. Really be easy with yourself. Be patient on this journey because nobody has just completely mastered it. Like, yeah, people are at different levels, but nobody's just completely mastered it. And lives. And I don't even know what that means completely, but lives. Like, things happen in life and the unexpected happens. And it's like, how do we respond to that? Are you reacting to it? Or are you responding to it? It'd be shit happening that I'm not reacting nor responding to. I'm just ignoring it. Like, okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, that's cool. Like, you have to learn how to, they say pick and choose your battles in marriage and relationships. You have to do that same thing in life. Is it worth your energy? Is it worth going down a rabbit hole of, oh, you don't understand, I don't understand, because I don't understand you, you don't understand? No, it's not worth it. It's truly not worth it. So pick and choose your battles, you all. And it could be a new you whatever day, whenever month, whenever you choose for it to be a new you. Make it a new you. Identify with something else. Okay, this ain't working. Okay, I'm gonna identify with something else moving forward. Because it's just that easy. It truly is. This is for my newbies. Dear friends, while money is not absolutely essential to your experience, to most people, money and freedom are synonymous. And since an intense awareness of your right to be free is at the very core of that which you are, it follows. Therefore, your relationship with money is one of the most important subjects of your life experience. And so it is no wonder that you have such strong feelings about the subject of money. It is our expectation that as you ponder these cards every day, a new point of attraction will begin to be activated within you, bringing not only more money into your experience, but evidence of your absolute freedom as well. Our love, Esther and Jerry. Have you noticed your freedoms? Do you really even take time throughout the day to be like, wow, I am this, I am that, I am miraculous, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am loved, I am free, I am happy. To me, those are freedom trackers. Are you taking the time out of your day to identify with, okay, I'm free in this aspect. I am free in this aspect. Like, start being more appreciative of what you're experiencing. And also, be appreciative of what hasn't happened yet, but you know that it's coming. Be appreciative of the things that you desire, because I feel like that wills them in faster. Showing appreciation for those things. The fact that you desired it, or the fact that you even thought about it or had a vision about it, be appreciative of that, because it's showing you, it's to me, that's the level up. Like, okay, it's showing you, this is what happens when. This is what happens when. This is when you're leveling up. This is what happens when you operate with least resistance. And you're seeing yourself living such a bountiful, beautiful life. Start being appreciative of what's to come. Let's say that. Let's be appreciative of what's to come. Card number 4. 4 can be your life path number. 4, you can be born the 4th day of the month, the 4th month of a year. My apologies. 4 may just be your lucky number because you said it is. Achieving success is my natural birthright, and that it is. We have to know that us existing, us just being here, entitles us to so much. We have so many birthrights. You are meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. Life is supposed to go well for you, and when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not something that is outside of you, over which you have no control. What is wrong is within you, and you do have control. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are, the basics of the law of attraction, and the value of your personal emotional guidance system. So again, getting tapped in, tuned in, turned on, like Esther says, to your higher self, your emotional guidance system. When you're feeling bad, that's telling you, okay, you're off kilter. Come back, because something's off. And when you're feeling good, you know, okay, I'm on my disc. I'm on my high flying disc. When I'm feeling good, I'm giving the least resistance to the things that I want, the things that I desire. I'm no longer wondering how, because how has nothing to do with me. You can think you know how, and things will show up in a totally different manner than what you feel like, oh, that's the source. We have multiple ways that things can show up for us because our higher self knows that what's best for us. It knows what's, the best path for us, the path of least resistance before we even know it. And I talked about this in the last video that, when things don't come packaged the way you want them to, like people will miss out on things because they're like, oh, it didn't show up in the red Corvette with the black matte black glossy rims. It was a blue Corvette and it had chrome rims. Like, again, it's the contents. It's not the packaging. People get so focused on the packaging of things that you forget, damn, the contents are what's really important. I don't care how things are wrapped. Like I said, it could be wrapped in newspaper, parchment paper. I don't care. It's the contents. Hey, it was delivered, right? Okay, that's it. That's all I need to know. And it was delivered effectively. It was delivered efficiently. It was delivered safely. The contents aren't damaged, right? Okay, so moving right along. We have to look outside the box of things because some people get so hell-bent on the materialistic aspect of things, the aesthetic of everything. No, the contents are what matter. And if you're so busy worrying about the aesthetics of stuff, you're going to miss what's really for you. And not, like I said, not for a lifetime, but it'll come back to you when the universe feels that you're ready for it. But I feel like we delay things by focusing on the wrong thing. So we need to just focus on, okay, did it come? Perfect. we don't need to, the how does not matter. It got here, okay, and it's what I desired, perfect, moving right along. But remember I went off kilter with the card, but achieving success is your natural birthright. So I feel like there's so many birthrights: freedom, wealth, abundance, prosperity, good health, love. We're here to experience so much goodness. We're here to seek joy and experience greatness within that joy. We're here to experience so much, and we miss out on things because, like, again, it may not be packaged. It may come to you, but it may not be packaged the way that you desire it to be. So just know that you're worthy. You have entitlement. I feel like we should walk with more confidence because our existence entitles us to birthrights, our birthrights. But if we're not tapped in, if you're not meditating or, doing the work, whatever it is that you choose the work to be for your life, how are you going to get those messages from your higher self? They'll come, but you'll be so distracted with other things, you won't even notice it. So it's good to just stay tapped in as much as you can. Like I said, you don't have to be on a high flying disc 24/7 because that's nearly impossible. But stay on it more often than not so that you're able to receive. You're able to receive everything that is meant for you, all the greatness, all the goodness, all the abundance that's meant for you. You're able to receive it when you are, vibrating with the least resistance. Card 25. 2 and 5 is 7. So you could be born, you could be born the 7th day of the month or the 7th month of the year, however it resonates. 7 may be your lucky number. 7 may be your life path number, like mine. Or you may be 25. 25 may just be a lucky number for you as well. I can always tell a different financial abundance story. That you can. You should get in the habit of just telling the story the way you desire it to be. Because we get in the habit, and I know I'm speaking for myself. Growing up, I didn't grow up in a spiritual family. So I got in the habit of telling the things that were happening to me, especially the bad things, with so much passion and conviction, and telling it over and over. I got in the habit of telling people. Now I'm at the point in my life, and I've been like this for years, things are on a need to know basis. If I feel that person needs to know, I'll tell them. If not, I'm moving right along. I don't need to share everything with everybody. And you don't have to live your life like that, where you just keep telling the story over and over and over again. Especially if it's some chaotic shit. Like, why would you want to keep telling that? Like, sometimes it's best to just keep it to yourself, or have that conversation with your higher self. Sit in silence and have that conversation, and then go into meditation so that you can get the solutions for the problem, instead of just, feeding the problem, making it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's out of control. But when it comes to the good stuff, even then, you don't have to tell everybody. Tell your story the way you desire it to be. And I said this before, that a lot of people who aren't on your frequency, you'll tell them the story and you'll be in appreciation mode, and they'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? None of that happened. And you have to tell yourself, yeah, it did. But then you have to limit the conversations that you're having with certain people. Like, when I'm in appreciation mode, I'm only sharing that with certain people, and they know where it's going and why I'm doing what I'm doing. You have to get around people who understand you, or who are on that same frequency, so they'll know, like, okay, even though the shit that she's talking about probably didn't happen yet, she's willing it into existence. She's speaking it into existence. So I'm not going to shove her off her high-flying disc for what she has already envisioned, what she has already desired, what she knows is best for her. And you have to get around people like that. Last card. What anyone else has or does not have has nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thought. Your abundance or lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thought. If you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. Again, tell the story the way you desire it to be. Tell the story of, yep, I have over $1 million spread throughout 6-7 bank accounts, and I'm living freely. I love having money for my wise and personal use. I love having money and shopping freely, paying it forward freely, giving freely, donating freely. Whatever it is that you're doing with your money, get into appreciation mode. Start talking about, okay, this is what I'm doing with my money. I love purchasing homes, and the price is not it doesn't scare me. I don't get sticker shock when I see, okay, the home is 3.8 million or the home is 6.9 million. I don't get sticker shock, because I know I have cash money. If I want to finance it, okay, fine. But if I want to buy it outright, okay, fine. Either way, either option I can ride with, whatever's comfortable with me. Start telling the story of how you're blessing your family members, how no one is in lack, no one's in the hole, no one's in debt. Yeah, everybody probably still works a job, or you have a successful company that everybody still works for. Tell the successes of your life. Even if they haven't arrived yet, tell the successes of your life. Tell the successful story of how you met your perfect mate, how you and your spouse are just so in sync. Tell those type stories. Tell the stories of how your children are healthy, your parents are healthy, your loved ones are healthy, how you all vacation freely and happily. Tell those kind of stories. Even if you're working a 9 to 5, start telling the story where your boss just did a 180. Like at first it was a little rocky, shaky ground. And then all of a sudden things just started working in my favor continuously. Start telling those type stories. Tell the story the way you feel most comfortable telling it, because there's no way you're comfortable telling chaotic, cringy stories. There's no way. But you know what? Let me shut up, because some people they like negativity. And again, we stray away from those people. We stay away from those people because that negativity does not mesh well with my high vibing self. That negativity don't mesh well when I'm on my appreciation rants. That negativity don't mesh well when I'm on my love rant. So we have to mind our vibration and mind the company that we keep. But start telling the story the way that it makes sense for you, the way that it feels good for you. Don't worry about how it makes somebody else feel that you got $7.8 million and 1.7 of that is in your safe at your house, and the other is spread across 5, 6, 7, 8 bank accounts internationally and in the US. That shit will make people uncomfortable because they'll be like, no, you don't. You know, people will try to find the logic in why you're saying what you're saying, but if they're not on your frequency or if they're nowhere near it, they won't understand. Like every time I go buy lottery tickets, and if I'm talking to my mom, I'm like, yep, I'm going in here to get this winning lottery tickets. And one day she was like, you won? And I was like, yeah, Mom, I won. She didn't hear me say I'm going in here to get the winning lottery tickets to buy them. She just heard winning lottery tickets. So I thought that was so funny. Just the conviction and the excitement of, she was like, you won? Like, I've never heard my mom like that. But start telling the story, even when you're doing little things. Start telling the story the way you desire it to be. What feels most comfortable for you. And even though it has not showed up yet, it's okay. Watch it show up. It has to. If that's a story that you're continuously telling, if that's the frequency that you're continuously vibing with, if that's the thought that you're continuously offering the universe, it has to show up. It cannot not show up. It has to, because that's your dominant point of attraction. So you're going to, like I say, you're going to see things rearrange in your reality that just start working in your favor. And you're like, damn, how did that happen? And you don't even have to. I used to be like that. Like, dang, how did that happen? And I thought about it. Oh, you did that. You're the power. You're the magic. You're the author. You're the creator. You did that. You have to understand your power. And once you really start, like today, I said I wanted to see a certain car. And I kept seeing it. And I was like, wow, that is so dope. Like, it was just a little game I was playing with myself, but I kept seeing it. And I'm like, okay, so it's time for me to will in, what it is that I truly desire. It's time for me to get grounded on what it is that I truly desire, because it's that easy for us. And a lot of people, like they say, you mess it up when you ask for it, or you set the intention for certain things and then you go checking for it. Like they say, it's like planting a seed for whatever, like roses, you're planting a flower garden and then you're digging up the seed. You have to just know that they're going to sprout up in due time. That's the same thing with your consciousness, with your desires. You have to know that your desires are going to come in due time. You can't go digging up the seed, because then you reset everything. And sometimes you kill it. Like if the seed is already sprouting and you digging up the roots and stuff, like you're killing it. So just be patient, and be patient with yourself. Be patient with your desires. Be patient with your universe, because things are working for you. Even when they look like they're not, they are. And you have to believe that. I always tell my family that, like, shit's working out for me. It may not look like it. Oh, but trust me, baby, buddy boy, Bookie. Things are working out for me. Heavy on the workout. And they be like, oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't need anybody to believe it. I don't need anybody to see it, because I see it and I feel it. It's not up to anybody else. Like, I feel like sometimes we give too much to other people. We give too much say-so, too much dialogue to other people about our experience. And again, you cannot argue what you're not experiencing. I know I'm not damn sure not going to argue with nobody about some shit I'm not experiencing. So whatever's going on in your reality, I can't sit and argue it in mine, because sometimes, well, shit, 9 times out of 10, that's not what I'm experiencing. We're all experiencing different things because we perceive things differently. It's like reading a book or watching a movie. If you get a group of people, nobody's going to have the exact same perception of what they just saw or read. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your desires. And then just know that they're coming. Always just stay in the knowing. I know that I know that I know that I know that I know. My desires are being fulfilled because I'm thinking, speaking, and moving as if they already are, because they already are. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. Keep telling yourself that. It is done. No matter what it looks like in the 3D, it is done. No matter who said what to me, it is done. No matter what was taken from me, it is done. Everything that I desire is already done. It's all about just me aligning with the frequency that matches that. And when you think, speak, and move as that already, your alignment with that comes faster, because you're already acting, you're already giving off the fulfilled vibration. You're already acting like, okay, it's already done for me. So when certain situations arrive, are you thinking, speaking, and moving as your 3D self? Are you thinking, speaking, and moving as your higher self? Like, are you being divinely led? Are you allowing spirit to take over and guide you through whatever it is that you're going through, or through whatever it is that may arise? That's how we have to move with things. That's how we have to really navigate these experiences in the frequency of fulfillment, that it's already done, that the 3D just has not caught up with it yet, because the spiritual world is moving so fast. The 3D hasn't caught up with it yet, but it is. It's working on it. It is going to catch up with it, and I'm not going to get in the way of it. That's how we have to really move throughout this reality. I'm not getting in the way of anything. I am setting my intention. I'm minding my vibration, and I'm letting it happen naturally, organically, the way it's meant to happen. Not the way my mom feels it's supposed to happen, or my friends feel it's supposed to happen, or my children feel it's supposed to happen. Because people will try to talk you off of things when you start talking about what's going on for you and the things that you're building up for yourself and the successes that you desire. People start looking at the here and the now. And if your 3D is not, in their eyes, what you're talking about, people would be like, well, why do you feel like that? Or why? And we can't pay that any attention. We just have to keep vibing. We just have to keep moving, and we just have to stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the things that we know are for us. Those are my money messages. Again, Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year Eve. But I know some places, it's probably already New Year's. I think it's after 9:00 here in Arizona, but thank you all for being here with me, sharing in these lovely money messages, for the past month. I've really enjoyed recording these messages. And like I said, it's not just for me. It's not just for you guys. I do it for myself as well, because I enjoy reading these cards. I enjoy just going back over the messages, listening to them. I enjoy seeing the comments. I enjoy seeing the views go up, because it's telling me that people are listening, and maybe people are sharing it with their loved ones. So my intention, for these was to help everybody to reach a different level, to reach a higher level of fulfillment, to reach a higher level of abundance, or to reach a higher level on the journey that you're on now, to gain understanding of how to align with what it is that you truly desire, to gain understanding, understanding as well on how to sustain and maintain the blessings when they do come, because like I said, the journey is endless and the destinations are inevitable, but the experiences that we have on the journey, they are making sure that we're prepared for what it is that we're asking for. So they're like tests. Some people don't like that, but to me, they're like tests. Like, are you going to pass a test when you're saying that you're this person, you're operating as your higher self, but things from the past may creep up, or things may just happen in your reality that don't quite vibe with what you're asking for. How are you going to react to that? And that is important. Are you going to react, respond, or ignore it? And you choose. Nobody's going to tell you what to do. You choose what to do. And that dictates, okay, that determines, are you ready for what you're asking for, or do you need to stay where you are and pass more tests? That's how I feel that it works. And it makes sense to me when I put it like that, because the things I've experienced in my life have happened just like that. Like, I'll ask for stuff, and then things that I feel from the past will creep up, or just unpleasant things will happen. And it's like, how am I reacting to that? And it sets the tone for everything else. Like, ignoring things sometimes is best for me. Responding to things is best for me at times. I reacting, no. But sometimes it's hard not to. So, sometimes I have to catch myself like, wait a minute, I'm not about to react to this shit. This is crazy. Somebody trying to set me up, somebody trying to throw me off my high flying disc, and it's not happening. So we're all learning, and this is a joyous experience, as it's supposed to be, as we seek joy. This is a joyous experience, and that's my intention for everybody, to make this experience even more joyful. I'm excited to introduce these cards in the coming days. I can't say I'll do it tomorrow. My plan is to do it tomorrow, but we'll see how the night goes. But I'm excited to introduce these cards to everyone. And again, I just want to thank everyone for being here, receiving these messages with me. And again, they're timeless. So whenever you receive them, bless you. God bless you. Whenever you receive these messages, take with you the guidance, the techniques, the methods, everything that's talked about in these cards. Take it with you, because it will change your life. It really will. And, some people, we get on our journey and we get stuck. I've been there before. I've been stuck on like, okay, what do I do next? And it took for me to take a new technique. Like, at one point, journaling wasn't big for me. And then at one point in my journey, it was big. At some points, meditating wasn't big for me, but now it is big for me. It's a routine for me. And it's not something I just wake up and do every morning, but I do make time in my day to meditate, because I feel like that's the closest thing that's going to bring me, that's the only thing that's going to bring me the downloads so that I can be divinely guided. And I don't know if everybody sees it that way, but meditation is super important. And that's one way, and that's an easy way to get tapped in. Like, I know people's days are busy, but you have to at least take 3 to 5 minutes out of your day to at least meditate, get grounded, and get the downloads from your higher self. Because if you're not doing that, you're not being divinely guided. And if you're not doing that, sometimes things are showing up and you're missing them, because you're not taking the time and you're so distracted with other things. So this is my money message for December 31st, 2025. But again, it's timeless. Thank you all for being here with me. Looking forward to more abundance, more wealth, more prosperity, more health, more wisdom, more love in this coming year. And just continuously moving forward with that. It's Libra Finesse here. Thank you, guys.